Watery eyes, itchy nose, sneezing every, 15 minutes. Spring allergies, they are in full swing now. This afternoon, we have Dr. Sudhir Rao, an allergist with the Toledo Clinic, to go over some ways allergy sufferers can maybe find some relief. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
This is the season. Yeah, I've been looking outside. The trees look beautiful, don't they?
Yeah, they are. They are.
But that also means some people are really starting to feel it. Talk us,
Exactly.
what are seasonal allergies? What are allergies?
Seasonal allergies are mostly from like trees, grasses, weeds, and molds also come into the picture. And not everybody's affected. If you are affected, your immune system goes in the path of where it releases certain chemicals, and mostly the histamines, and that makes you itch and sneeze and wheeze and
yes.
all the wonderful things that make you miserable.
Absolutely. Sometimes I get, that post-nasal drip that causes this tickle, and then I lose my voice. All these fun things that happen. Yeah. So it's in your immune system. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
So is this the time of year where they really are the worst, or does it kind of depend on the person?
It truly depends on the person, and the best way to figure out it, you can, through history, you can say, hey, are you worse in the spring, summer, fall? It gives us a clue on, is it trees, grasses, weeds? The best way is to do some testing, either skin testing or blood testing. And that way we can sort of narrow down what you're allergic to, and then we can sort of tailor the therapy for that.
Yeah, because this time of year, we have the tree pollens and stuff, but then later toward the fall, that's when ragweed comes around. Yeah,
that's what most people hear about.
That one, both of them get me. So it doesn't. It's kind of all year round. But you mentioned getting tested for different things, so people can go in and do a skin test. I've had them done. It is what it is, but you figure it out, and that can be really helpful. What are some ways that people can use that information to their benefit to help treat those symptoms?
Yeah, and we typically talk about 3 different ways of managing allergies. One, obviously, is learn how to avoid them. And that's where the skin testing or blood testing, we can tailor what to avoid. And then things that you can't avoid, you can try the medications. Fortunately, most of the prescription medications 10, 15 years ago are all over the counter. And they're as good as they were, and they actually work really well. And then we give them direction on how to and when to use these medications, so we can limit the medications based on the allergy testing. For the individuals that still are having symptoms, the allergy immunotherapy would be the way to go.
Like allergy shots?
Allergy shots,
yeah. How do these work exactly?
Well, when an individual is exposed to these pollens or molds or dust mites, cats, dogs, our immune system has 2 different pathways that it can go. It can either protect you, or it can go in a pathway that releases all these chemicals that makes you itch. Where the way the allergy shots work is that we try to teach your own immune system to go towards the protective pathway. And over time, over about 6, 7 months, we build you up to tolerate these allergens.
Wow.
And you'll have less and less symptoms in the second year towards the end of the first year. And then towards the second year, you may need less and less medications and less need to avoid. So most of the time we try to concentrate on your quality of life. That's what our goal is. We want to give you back your quality of life. If you want to be outside.
I want to take a walk or play a sport or something outside. And not be miserable. So it works fairly quickly. I mean, it is a process, and you can be doing that for years, but you at least will start to feel a little something somewhat quickly. That's encouraging. So for people who are feeling it, the best thing to do is to see an allergist, to see that doctor and the professional. A lot of people rely on getting on the internet and asking their friends what they do. And I see a lot of things around that you wonder if it actually works or if these are myths. Something I see a lot is people saying honey, local or honey. Does that work?
Anecdotally, I've had patients that came to me and said, hey, I tried this honey, local honey, and I heard about it, and I had some benefit. And I said, okay, fine. I mean, it's, there's really no good science on that, but there's some interest in it, and maybe we'll find something. But right now, as long as it's not hurting you, it's a good thing to. I mean, if you want to use it, you
sure,
can use
why
it.
not?
Why not? Right.
Yeah, it can't hurt at this point.
Exactly.
But is it too late then now? Because I feel like now we're in the middle of it, but it's not too late to start taking these over the counters. And
Absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not. Some of the nose sprays that are out there may take a week or so to kick in. They don't work immediately, so don't give up on that nose spray.
Good to know.
Talk to your doctor, who can guide you on what needs to be done, and how to use them appropriately.
Right.
And don't give up on them, just use them.
Good.
And I think, that'd be the best way to go.
Good advice. And you take it one day, you're like, this doesn't work, right? Doctor, thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
here today.
Well,
Hopefully
thank
we'll
you.
all be breathing easy, a little bit more easy here soon.